What do human beings and amphibians like this one have in common? Well, it's more than you may think. Salamanders have the ability to heal their broken bones and even regrow limbs. Scientifically, this process is called the Wnt pathway, and scientists in this lab in Southampton are investigating if the same process could work on us humans.
It's been shown that the Wnt signaling pathway is the one responsible for regenerating the entire limb in amphibians. So we're kind of trying to mimic that signaling pathway in our bone scenario after a fracture.
The researchers aren't just clever scientists. They even drew diagrams to explain how the process works. They took samples from a broken bone, like a hip. The extracted cells were put into a test tube. The cells are then grown in a dish after being mixed with something called a Wnt protein, found in all animals, including salamanders. If the Wnt is given at the right time and in the right conditions, the human bone cells grow. It's hoped that in future this will help develop new medication that would see our bones heal a lot faster.
This is a culture of stem cells, human stem cells from someone's bone, and after a particular period of time they start to make new bone, and we can see this with this staining that you can see on the screen. There's some red staining. In your body you've got lots of cells. When you give a cell a drug, you switch on something in the cell. That's called a signaling pathway. So you can use drugs to switch signaling pathways on or off. Some signaling pathways are really important in medicine, so you usually develop drugs in order to control those signaling pathways so that you have an effect that helps a person.
But it doesn't come cheap. This research has cost over £40,000 and has lasted over 3 years. For the charity that's part funded it, it was essential they got involved.
It's all about the merit of the research, and obviously this particular research has great merit.
For Nick and his team, the work here in the lab continues. There aren't any pills, of course, on the market at the moment that we can take to help repair or heal our bones, but it's hoped research done here in Southampton will go to some lengths to develop such medication in the future. Edward Sault, BBC South Today.